Hey, everybody, off and running on this Friday edition of Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you here on this February 21st. 10 races on the card. We've got a guaranteed $150,000 jackpot Rainbow Six and a lot of ground to cover. So let's go up to the man, track announcer Pete Aiello, for much, much more.
10 races on a Friday program in South Florida. Cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 70s. The track fast, the turf firm. First of the day over the turf at a 1 mile trip. Maiden claimers at a $32,000 price tag. Scratch the 4, 8, and the 9. It's a field of 7. The off-time favorites included the 5 Red Sorrel and the 6 Palace Kitten. Racing at Gulfstream. From the rails, Sir Chubby gets the first call. Moving to take him on is Bebo, and on the outside, Palace Kitten showing some speed. These three, the first three out. In Greedo, the first-timer trying to avoid being caught wide with cause for celebration toward the rail. Gap of 3 to Red Sorrel, second last, and the early trailer is Lucky Kiss, as in Greedo, very green around the first turn, lugging out there on jockey Rajiv Mirage, and he's now second last. Up front, it's Bebo. He leads by a length. On the outside, Palace Kitten is there. Second, Sir Chubby has a good tracking spot. Third at the inside. Followed fourth by Cause for Celebration, then Red Sorrel toward the rail. Second last is Lucky Kiss, and still fighting the rider, the trailer, in Greedo. 23 seconds for a strong opening quarter is Bebo, and Luis Saez putting up the numbers. They lead a half a length. Palace Kitten on the outside is there. Second, Sir Chubby's had a good run of it. He's third at the inside. Followed fourth by Cause for Celebration, Red Sorrel fifth. Getting more rain from Irad to start working closer. Two better than Lucky Kiss, and Ingredo is at the back. 47-1 for the opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Bebo is under siege. Palace Kitten is up alongside. They're both going to have to deal with Sir Chubby, who's getting ready to tip and roll. On from fourth and Cause for Celebration. Then it's Red Sorrel, who tries to hunt racing room toward the rail. They're under the top of the stretch. Palace Kitten now up for a narrow lead. Sliding through inside is the barn buddy Red Sorrel. Fighting back is Bebo after three quarters. In 1:11.2, there's an eighth of a mile to go. Red Sorrel onto the attack now. Irad put him into the clear, and the response was instant. Palace Kitten is back to second. Mike Maker is 1-2, and it's the Ortiz brothers 1-2. It's Red Sorrel in front. Palace Kitten is second, well clear of Sir Chubby third, then Bebo, and Cause for Celebration. Number 5, Red Sorrel completes a victory for the Mike Maker team, who also finished second with number 6, Palace Kitten. Ortiz brothers go 1-2 as the son of Red Rocks breaks the maiden today for Calumet Farm, who also bred Red Sorrel, a maiden no more, at 2-1. Palace Kitten with a good effort second. Mike Maker dominant to start the day. Let's go to the second race now. Maiden claimers at a 6-furlong trip. They're in for $25,000. A field of 7. Off-time favorite was the 1, Isle of Man. And they're off. Awkward getaway for W.W. Archie at the back. Captain Yenner away quickly. Here's King Sean driving through at the rail. Going with him is Handsome Prince. So two long shots hook up. It's King Sean with the rail advantage and the lead. Handsome Prince is second. Frank First is now third. Captain Yenner broke fourth, and now he's dropping back a bit. Blip is on his outside. W.W. Archie on the inside. And this newcomer, Isle of Man, is last of all as they go past the half-mile grounds. The pace appears swift, but it really wasn't. 22-4 for an opening quarter as King Sean tries to spring it upset. He leads at the 3-furlong point by 3. Handsome Prince is second. Frank First on the outside, now third. Blip is under a ride while fourth down at the inside, and W.W. Archie, then Captain Yenner and Isle of Man. Past the 5/16, past the quarter-mile pole. King Sean is still the target. Moves for home on top, but Frank First has a big chance from second. Handsome Prince off heels third, then W.W. Archie. 3/16 to go, and this one's over. Frank First striding clear and opens up. On the far outside, Blip is going to try to get a minor placing with Handsome Prince and King Sean. But if you back Frank First, you can go collect 9-5 and a wrapped-up second race winner. Handsome Prince does good work to get second. Blip is third. Isle of Man figured it out to get fourth in 1:12.1. Number 6, Frank First, took a ton of early play at the windows. Still, by the morning line standards, he still took a ton of money, and it was money well spent as he draws off for an easy victory, giving Irad Ortiz Jr. a sweep of the early daily double. This one for trainer Ron Spatz and the Monarch Stables. Frank First, indeed. Time for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, a claiming event on turf at 1 mile. 3-year-old fillies go postward here. Scratch the 8 and the 10. It's a field of 9. Off-time favorites included the 6, Days of Spring, and the 1, Biasaichi. And they're off. That was the favorite, Days of Spring, off a step slow. Off best was Angelic Nugget on the quick turnaround. She's off to lead by 3 early. Donder and Blitzen from the top shelf is going to get away in good shape. She's now second, while only in the 2-path. At the inside and Carry It races from third. Early fourth is On Onesie's Dream. Gap of 2 to the Grays. Lady Noguez inside of Blossom Bow. At the back door early are RC Smoke, Days of Spring, and Biasaichi. Around the first turn they go. Angelic Nugget on the board at 99-1 through a 22-1 rock-solid opening quarter. She leads by 3. Donder and Blitzen is second. 3 back to Carry It in third. Blossom Bow fourth. Onesie's Dream is back to fifth. Days of Spring is 3 wide. Lady Noguez is between horses. Then Biasaichi, and the trailer is RC Smoke. They go half a mile from the finish with Angelic Nugget still the target. Gaffleon in no hurry on Donder and Blitzen from second. Blossom Bow on the outside is now third. Carry It back to fourth. Lady Noguez is between horses. Now Torres spies an opening for Biasaichi. It closed on him, and now she shuffled back a touch at the inside in Onesie's Dream as they round the far turn. Donder and Blitzen is now on to the front. Blossom Bow and Lady Noguez in hot pursuit, second and third. Days of Spring is on from fourth, back to fifth, and RC Smoke. Then Biasaichi as they run to the top of the stretch. Up front, Donder and Blitzen shifting leads, and in front toward the inside in Days of Spring now second. Down the center and Lady Noguez third. 3/16 to go. Donder and Blitzen put to the test as Days of Spring is up on the outside. Here's Days of Spring taking on and powering past Donder of Blitzen. Days of Spring striding forward at 2-1 to win by 3. Up second, Biasaichi, Donder and Blitzen third. Lady Noguez fourth, and then RC Smoke. Nice performance here from the daughter of Uncle Mo. Number 6, Days of Spring, takes the inside route to victory under jockey Luis Saez for Mike Rapoli's Rapoli Racing Stable and trainer Todd Pletcher. Biasaichi shook free to complete a formful exacta, 2-1s, 1-2 in the third. On to the fourth race now, start of a pick 3, maiden claimers at a 6.5 furlong trip. They're in for $25,000. Scratch the 1, Drill Cat, a field of 5. The favorites included the 2, Not Now Rand, and the 3, 3 Deep. And they're off. Bobbling fairly bad was Not Now Rand, who's last to get underway as the public pick. With the shades on, it's 4 of Swords who's put into play to take the lead. 3 Deep away racing in second. Poseidon is out of their third. Not Now Rand is at the rail in fourth, and the early trailer Rise and Shine. Down the backstretch they go. 4 of Swords and Jose Ortiz front and center to the half-mile point. Leads by 2 over 3 Deep in second. Not Now Rand is third. Poseidon on the outside is fourth, and Rise and Shine last of the field as they pass the half-mile, and opening quarter went in 23 seconds flat. Around the far turn they go. 4 of Swords trying to catch a mid-race breather. 3 Deep will have none of that. He's within a length second. 2.5 to Not Now Rand together with Poseidon and Rise and Shine far back. They run around the far turn. Ortiz on front here with 4 of Swords in front. Over the other Ortiz, 3 Deep, who's racing from second. He's working a bit harder to get to 4 of Swords, though, and 4 of Swords has a bit of a kick. Off the turn in the stretch drive through a 46 2 half mile. 4 of Swords with a 2-length lead and 1/8 of a mile to hold it. 3 Deep is not going down without a fight. He's still second, well clear of the others, but 4 of Swords just keeps finding, and 4 of Swords with the blinkers on is a gate-to-wire winner of the fourth. 4 of Swords in front. 3 Deep is second, and from last, Rise and Shine gets third. Final time for the race, 1:18 flat. Number 5, 4 of Swords, added blinkers for his third start. He dropped the level, added blinkers, and it was the winning move as Jose Ortiz and the son of Uncle Mo go all the way for JSM Equine and trainer Brian Lynch. 4 of Swords beats 3 Deep. Ortiz goes 1-2 again. Let's go to the 5th race now, the start of the Rainbow 6, 5 furlongs on turf. Maiden claimers in for $16,000. The field of 10 signed on. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Miss Loretta and Dancing with Jimmy B, the first two out. Where'd the Love Go has speed. Miss Gianna driving through at the inside. And off the rail goes Cultivation. It's a scramble for the early lead. Bella Gianna with rail position under Saez and up for a narrow lead alongside Where'd the Love Go, Miss Loretta 3 wide. Then it's Cultivation, Sabina Park from the far outside. In between horses and Holly Hill, Cultivation is toward the rail. Length and a half to Cookie Cove and Dancing with Jimmy B. Narissa's out of last and the trailer is Cape Line. Around the far turn they go. Bella Gianna with valuable inside position. Miss Loretta 3 wide on the outside is now second. Where'd the Love Go? Third at the inside, followed fourth by Sabina Park. Then at the rail in Cultivation, Cookie Cove Gray is widest of all as they wheel in. On the outside, Miss Loretta and Zayas put a neck on top. Cookie Cove, Sabina Park, Dancing with Jimmy B and Narissa all in with a shot here. Final 16th of a mile. Miss Loretta still the leader. Sabina Park lifting up on the outside. Cultivation toward the rail. Here's the line. Sabina Park won it. Pretty sure Sabina Park out in the center beats Cultivation, who was right alongside in 57-4.
Some people thought I was crazy. Some people said I just had guts. Either way, it was the 10, Sabina Park, who was the race winner in narrow fashion. Trained by Bill Therinos, with Irad Ortiz Jr. collecting yet another riding victory this meet for owner Ryan Kerbel. Sabina Park beats Cultivation in a close one. Time for a commercial timeout. The late pick 5 sequence begins right after this. Back now for race number 6 on the afternoon. Claimers at a 6-furlong trip. They're in for $12,500. Field of 7. The favorite was the 7, Painterfest. And they're up. Painterfest away quickly. Here's Shanghai Mistress from the railgate, and she'll go out to take a clear advantage. Painterfest will land second. Blue Ice splits horses alongside Queen Cantharos, and Tong Shu is at the rail. Second last early is Stormy Boss and stretch running Papa's Little Girl. Last of the 7 as they go to the half-mile grounds. With the advantage at Shanghai Mistress on top, a length and a quarter. Tong Shu second. Painterfest on the outside of Queen Cantharos. Blue Ice is together with Stormy Boss. Stormy Boss now splits horses and is on the move. Out the back door is Papa's Little Girl, and there's 3 furlongs left to run. Up front, Shanghai Mistress held together with a length and a half lead. Tong Shu second, Queen Cantharos third. Stormy Boss working a bit harder fourth. Blue Ice at the inside now fifth. Painterfest drops to second last, and Papa's Little Girl has trailed throughout. Shanghai Mistress has led throughout. She's a quarter of a mile from home and 3 on top. From the outside, it's Blue Ice who's a stretch danger from second, as Shanghai Mistress has 4 lengths to hold and an eighth of a mile to get. Inside that final furlong, Shanghai Mistress by 3.5. Blue Ice is up into second. She's trying to get to the leader, but there's just a 16th to go. Blue Ice gaining ground on Shanghai Mistress. Blue Ice is surging. Shanghai Mistress. Blue Ice. It's Shanghai Mistress who prevails narrowly. Blue Ice just missed second. Up third, Papa's Little Girl in 1:12-4. Number 1, Shanghai Mistress, had been tangoing with turf horses going 5/8, resulting in very fast opening quarters. Here today, she could control her own opening quarter, and she went all the way, holding on gamely, giving Irad Ortiz Jr. riding victory 4 on the afternoon. Trained by Kathleen O'Connell for longtime Florida thoroughbred owners, acclaimed racing stable. Shanghai Mistress beat Blue Ice to start the late pick 5. Let's go now to race number 7 on the afternoon. The 7th race was the start of the late pick 4. 1 mile on the turf, allowance optional claiming horses in at a $16,000 level. Scratch the 10 and the 12. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Trilby was away quickly, but Gioeli is the quickest of the quick, and she'll land on top. Charlotte the Brit is tugging while trying to get over. Rushing between horses is Valley Date. In between horses, here comes Jackie. Dance Till Dawn is toward the rail. Ghostly Beauty settles in mid-flight. Looking like a queen is toward the fence. Out wide on the course and Biondetti's Choice, then Trilby, and Lovely Lovey is last of all as they charge around the first turn. Gioeli and Johnny V on top, a length and a quarter. Valley Date is second. Dance Till Dawn is third. Here comes Jackie is fourth. Pink Cap on the outside. That's Charlotte the Brit while fifth. Tucked in sixth is Looking Like a Queen with Ghostly Beauty on her outside. Out widest on the course, Biondetti's Choice still third last. Second last is Trilby. The trailer still remains Lovely Lovey.
23-1 for a pretty strong opening quarter speed as they head down the backstretch. Gioeli bids to make all, leads by 2 over Valley Date in second. Racing from third and down to the inside and Dance Till Dawn. Here comes Jackie Let Go for a 3-wide run, 4-wide Charlotte the Brit. Ghostly Beauty needs out, so does Looking Like a Queen. Covering ground the entire journey has been Biondetti's Choice. Ortiz starts to make some decisions on Lovely Lovey. She needs some racing luck. She's only 5 lengths off the lead, and Trilby's at the back. 47-3 for the opening half mile. The leader is still Gioeli. Valley Date comes to call on the outside in second. Lovely Lovey going to wheel to the far outside, but she's in range. After 3 quarters and 1:11-4, they turn in toward the inside. Gioeli to the outside. Valley Date into the clear. Ghostly Beauty stand side and Lovely Lovey splitting horses and Looking Like a Queen on late. 5 chances here down the center. Lovely Lovey is lifting late. Lovely Lovey with a nice ride from Jose Ortiz, and she'll go on to victory. Ghostly Beauty second, Gioeli third, then Looking Like a Queen. Looking at the 7th race on paper, it looked like there was a lot of one-dimensional speed in the race, so if you were on a closer, you were pretty happy turning for home, as number 5, Lovely Lovey, appeared to have some run. She had to give up ground off the top of the turn, but Jose Ortiz knew what he had underneath him. It was the daughter of He's Had Enough who gets up to win it. The trainer Jorge Navarro in the Sonata stable. 5-1 on Lovely Lovey to beat Ghostly Beauty to start the late pick 4. Go to the 8th race now. Claimers at a 6-furlong trip. The price tag was $25,000. 6 went postward. The favorites were the 2, Mints, and the 3, Wonder Inn. And they're off. Wonder Inn broke very well on his outside. Island Tap has speed, and Island Tap is going to be put into play, and Castellano will take a big rainful of Wonder Inn and land second, stalking the leader. At the Pearly Gates is now third. Minst is on from fourth, then Moon Pistol, and Road to Peace is last. Down the backstretch they go. Island Tap got a pretty easy time of it early. Leads by 2. At the Pearly Gates is together with Wonder Inn. They're second and third. Minsk getting ready for a 3-wide move while fourth, then Road to Peace, and Moon Pistol at the back. 22-3 for the opening quarter. There's 3 furlongs left to go. Island Tap leads by a length and a half. On the outside, Wonder Inn is second. About to lose that spot, though, to At the Pearly Gates. These 2 in tandem, 2 lengths off the lead. Back from fourth and Road to Peace. Mince isn't firing, and Moon Pistol's at the back. Top of the lane, Island Tap tries to get another 1/4 mile toward the inside. At the Pearly Gates is in tight. That's good news for Wonder Inn as he gets started on the outside. Wonder Inn now strides forward to take the lead. Island Tap is back to second. At the Pearly Gates is third. Down the center and Moon Pistol in deep stretch. It's 6-5. It's Wonder Inn with no dangers. Wonder Inn and Hobby in front, going away in the end by 2.5 lengths. At the Pearly Gates second. Island Tap salvages third. Mint finish fourth. Number 3, Wonder Inn, did have an anxious moment turning for home. If the one at the Pearly Gates had got through without losing all his momentum, he might have made a race of it, but in the end, that was immaterial as Wonder Inn swept to the front and went to a 6-5 victory. Trained by Dave Fawkes for owner Bob Bone, it was Javier Castellano on board, son of Uncaptured. Wonder Inn in the 8th. Time for a commercial timeout. The Late Daily Double is next. Friday feature, sprinting on the turf, right after this.
Fasig-Tipton is bringing the heat to Miami with a red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Star graduates include Grade 1 winners Audible, Bellafina, Dream Tree, Mia Mischief, More Spirit, and Nyquist. Plus, rising stars like Breeders' Cup champion 4-wheel drive, Nadal, and Independence Hall. Top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. Selected sales, superior results. The Fasig-Tipton Gulfstream Sale, April 1st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
Back now for race number 9 on the program. First half of the Late Daily Double. The Friday feature is on turf at a 5-furlong trip. Scratch the 1, 3, and the 5. 8 went to post, and the favorites included the 7, Airball, and the 4, Volaro. And they're off. Terrible start for Bell's Irish Fancy. Good start at the rail for Over Gators, who's headed off for the early lead. Splitting horses and War Star outside of her, and Sweet, Sweet, Sweet into the top flight. Farther out, and Catharsis is away in early 4th. Back to 5th goes Airball, then it's Volaro toward the inside. 2 lengths to Prospective Diva, and the trailer is Bell's Irish Fancy. They take it to the far turn, inside 1/2 mile from home. Over Gators, in front by a length and a half. Sweet, Sweet, Sweet is now second. Catharsis is third. Hoping for room inside is War Star, while 4th. Airball gets started 5th. She'll have a decision to make. She looks like she might want to go out wide. Then comes Volaro ahead of Prospective Divas. They wheel for home. 21-3 for the opening quarter. Still many chances here. Over Gators still has the lead. Rail open for War Star. Airball down the center with Catharsis. In deep stretch, Catharsis striding forward forward to take the lead. Over Gators is game. Airball and War Star are next. Perspective Diva from way back. Catharsis in front. Catharsis won it, too close to call for second between War Star and Airball. 56-3. Number 10, Catharsis takes advantage of a nice pace scenario, and she gets the money here this afternoon at 9-2 under jockey Amisael Jaramillo, getting the victory for De La Cerda Racing Stable and Crystal Racing Enterprises. The very consistent daughter of Cantharos, Catharsis, your 9th race winner. Let's go now to today's 10th race, the final live race of the afternoon on turf at a 1-mile trip. Scratch the 3, 14, 15, and 16. Put Jairo Rendon on 13, looking fine as wine. Favorites included the 1, Gia, and numbered 4, Kayseri.
And runners away. Good start on the outside for Polished Copper, who looks to get over from the rail. That's a beautiful day showing speed. Splitting Horses, Snow, and Lily Lynn. Into the top flight goes Captured Light. They're 4 across the course early. Looking fine as wine is spun out 5 or 6 deep on the course. Saving ground inside was Kayseri. In the 2-path, Josepha, a length and a half in front of Terrible Terra. Splitting Horses in Quiet Drama. Down at the inside goes Gia. The 2 left behind early, Queen Letizia, and Free Falling. Around the first turn they go. A Beautiful Day leads narrowly. Snow and Lily Lynn on the outside. Second, Polished Copper had to cover ground early, now third. Kayseri at the inside is fourth. Josepha between horses. Out wide and looking fine as wine. Widest of all is Captured Light. Saving ground is Terrible Terra. Then it's Gia alongside Quiet Drama. 2 better than Free Falling. And at the back, Queen Letizia. 22-4 for a robust opening quarter speed as they head to the half-mile grounds. A Beautiful Day leads by half a length. Snow and Lily Lynn is second. Polished Copper on the outside third. Up the inside in Kayseri from fourth. Looking fine as wine is wide on the course. Races into fourth now. Then it's back to Josepha and Gia trying to run home as Terrible Terra. Length and a half in front of Quiet Drama. That was Terrible Terra who just took a funny step and dropped back sharply there as A Beautiful Day is still the target. A Beautiful Day to the top of the stretch. Leads under jockey Miguel Vasquez by a length and a half. On the outside, second position to Looking Fine as wine. Splitting Horses, Polished Copper, Gia on the stand side. 3/4, 112-1 with an eighth of a mile more to get. A Beautiful Day has one to fight off. It's Gia lifting down the center for Irad. Irad looks for 5 on the card as Gia surges to the lead. It's Gia in front. It's Irad's world and we're just living in it. Gia wins by 2.5. A Beautiful Day was second. Josepha is third. Then Looking Fine as wine. 136-4.
Number 1, Gia gets the advantage late in the game and gives jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. his 5th riding victory of the afternoon. That would be a major accomplishment for anybody else. For Irad, it's just another day at the office as Gia rolls for OMG Stables and trainer Oscar Gonzalez. Second was number 2, A Beautiful Day at a nice number, but Gia was a 5-2 winner. Multiple winning tickets sold in the Rainbow Six. We'll have a guarantee in that Rainbow Six jackpot tomorrow. That guarantee, $250,000.
And that's it, another 10 race in the books. Rod Ortiz Jr. continues his torrid hot streak and a busy weekend here at Gulfstream. 12 race Saturday, first post of about 12 noon, and 2 stakes on the card. And I gotta say, good luck to Blewett in Saturday's 12th race. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.